do is open it up. And then, as you can see, it's a landscape application, so let me just rearrange here and readjust so it'll be easier for us to have a look. And this is the first screen you'll see when you open up GarageBand. It says keyboard, but that's not what we want, alright? So slide to the right a few times until you see audio recorder, because that's exactly what we want. So then tap on audio recorder, and then this interface will show up. And now, just follow my steps, alright? The first thing you need to tap is on this icon right here, the metronome icon. As you can see, it's highlighted in blue, so tap on that, and then it'll be white. And we need it to be white if you don't want to get disturbed by the metronome, alright? Then, the second button you need to press is the third icon from left to right. It looks like a little brick wall, alright? So tap on this icon, third one, tap on that, and then that's how we're going to work. We're going to use this to actually work and create our ringtone. Next, you're going to tap on this little plus icon, on the teeny tiny plus icon right there at the top right hand corner. It's almost invisible, but you need to tap on that, tap on the plus, and then you'll see here section A, 8 bars automatic, alright? So tap there on 8 bars. And then you'll see that it says automatic. You need to disable this function, and then you need to manually adjust from 8 to 30. Those numbers actually represent seconds, and we need to get 30 seconds to create our ringtone, alright? So when you see 30, we're good. So you can tap on this little gray area, tap here, and then we have selected for 30 seconds. We're good to go. We're good to actually add the song that we want to turn into a ringtone, alright? So in order to do that, you're going to need to tap on this little loop icon. So it's the second icon from right to left, the little loop. Tap there, and then as you can see, here is where we're going to select the file, the song, alright? So you can tap on files, and then here is where we can select it. On yours, if it's the first time you do it, you won't see anything here, so you need to go ahead and tap here on Browse Items from the Files app. It's super important to let you know that you can actually select absolutely any audio file that you want. It doesn't necessarily need to be a song. It can be a homemade audio, it can be something you download from the internet, it can be something you already have on your iPhone. It just has to be an audio file. And as you can see, it works with AIFF, WAV, CAF, AAC, of course, MP3, so pretty much any audio file that you have in any format will work here on GarageBand, and you can actually use to create your ringtone. So tap on Browse Items from the Files app, the last option right here, and then you're going to select your file using the Files app. If you're not really familiar with the Files app, if you don't know how to use it, I have a dedicated video here on the channel, and I'll put a card right there, so you can go ahead, click on that card, and take a look at that video, because I teach you absolutely everything you need to know in order to use the Files app. Now that we're on the Files app, you just select your audio, your song. So the idea here is that you download your favorite song, your favorite music from the web, download it to the Files app, and then you can simply select it, and then we're going to create it in the GarageBand app. Alright? Super easy. So I have done this, and I have previously downloaded this song right here, which is the song you heard in the intro. So I'm going to tap on that, and then as you can see, it'll be added right here. It was just added right there. Perfect. And then at this point, all I have to do is tap and hold and slide to our work area right here, right? So I'm going to tap and hold, and then slide, and then align it at the very beginning. So then I can let go, and then as you can see, here I have my song, perfect, ready to be created as a ringtone. Another thing that's super important is you can easily edit and select where the song will begin and where it'll end as well. And if you want to edit, so you can select a portion of that song that you prefer, you can do it. All you gotta do is double tap, and then slide, and then you can easily rearrange. As you guys can see, very easily, but I don't want to do it. I want to get it from the top, from the beginning, so I want it as it is. And if you want to test it out, just to make sure it's correct, all you gotta do is tap on the play button, and then it'll play. Just like that, alright? So as you guys can see, it's perfect, it's ready, that's my song, that's the song I want to turn into a ringtone. And now, all I gotta do is actually create it. In order to do it, all I gotta do is tap on the little arrow pointing down. As you can see, it's the first icon from the left to the right, so the arrow pointing down, and then tap on My Songs. As I tap here on My Songs, it'll just save and then create a song. As you can see, it's called My Song 2, just because I have done this previously, but as you can see, it's from today, from this time, so that's my song. And then all I have to do is tap and hold, and then I just tap on Share. As I tap on Share, it'll give me 3 options, and of course the option that we want is ringtone. So tap on ringtone, and then continue. It'll just say it'll be adjusted for 30 seconds. That's perfect. So continue, and then you can actually select the name of your ringtone. I'm gonna put as ringtone. I'm gonna put it as ringtone 2, just because I already have one. Right? So then I'm gonna export, and then it's exporting as ringtone. It'll take about 5 seconds to do it. It's super fast. So let it do its thing. And then as you can see, it was successful. You can tap on OK, and then you're done. You're absolutely done. You can go on Settings, then scroll down to Sounds and Haptics, and then Ringtone. And as you can see, Ringtone 2, as we have just created it. Tap on Ringtone 2, and then there we have it. The audio is perfect, perfect quality.